Welcome back to the channel. So, last instalment. Got the back out. Today I'm back. I'm gonna sand that, finish off the sanding on the bumper, hopefully get the edges of the window done and get some filler into these quarter panels, get them straightened out. Got all these low spots. Anyway, more filler. So while that filler's going off, filler card, I've drawn that shape on it there, and I was going to cut it out and use that as a form to create that lip that I was just messing on with, and on the roof as well, you know, to slide it along and it'll drag the filler into shape, because that's the profile of what I want to put on the back and on the top vent as well. And then Jonathan says, should we laser cut it? So I was like, yeah, why not? Let's laser cut it. Been waiting for ages for this. I've just said to him I could have cut it out with a pair of blunt scissors by now. Right, so we're now at a stage where there's not enough illumination. So he's got all this chaos going on there. I think this is from when he was making his Star Wars stuff. So that's now sat on there. He's just had to calibrate the laser by doing all this. Alright, the computer can see that, well, there's a camera up there that is looking down there and gives you the image of what it can see there, and then how do you turn that into a cut line? Alright, so you just press a button and it cuts it, and then you get rid of the other ones and just leaves that one.
So that's quite good there, and then you can basically do that, so it only captures that
bit. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, it wants a bit more power, I think. It looks like it's like cut a line on it, but not through it. More power. Yeah, that's more like it. You can tell it's cutting it now because it's blasting the smoke out from underneath it. Yeah. Perfect stencil. To be fair, it's probably like cut. I mean, that's a clean cut, that. Yeah, and it's actually smooth as well.
Yeah.
So my thoughts are for this, I'm just gonna put a lot of filler on the edge there, and then use that to shape it, and then that extra flick's gonna go down into there. I just think that's gonna. I'll probably take that front edge of it and just have it. Just gives us something to sand at, and a consistent shape to follow. And then that'll blend down into there, and that will same crack there. Obviously, once all this is sanded, it won't be jagging about too much. And then I'll probably just round both those edges off, and we'll be left with a nice flowing shape with the similar sort of radius to that. blow the air over the car, and you're going to watch to see if the dust gets kicked up, therefore displaying downforce on the new aerodynamic adjustments. Yeah, it sort of made stuff go straight. Well, from what I could see anyway, it didn't go up, it just went straight, whereas the stuff coming off there was going that, more like that way.
You should get smaller, like smaller.
And then you can see like something happening there and there,
yeah.
like that. Hoping you can see that. I just extended it to just give it a nice little flick on the back edge. Same there as well. And then so there's a dip there. Just again sort of matching the bumper shape, you know. And there's going to be a flat plate that comes out to there. It'll be sticking out that far. Almost feel like I've kicked it. Yeah, there's a slight rounding. It's not flat as a pancake. There's a slight curve to the crest. It looks nice. I like that. And it feels nice. So does this. I think it looks like, you know, the old Porsche turbos. That little, or the RS200. It's tempting to do them round here as well, but I don't think I'm gonna. But that's like 6 hours of sanding or something. One of the things that I've been aware of and fiddling on with a bit is the shape of that vent there. The bottom edge of it wasn't straight. It had a, can't remember which way it went, but I've drawn around them just on the edge of the vents with like the recesses with the Posca pen, and it really highlights the difference between the top two vents, that vent there and that vent there. Those are nice and square and even, but this one's bigger. I haven't measured it, but it's visibly bigger. It's got a dip in both the bottom's got a dip and the top's got a bit of a raise. It's also definitely deeper. So I'll have to have a play on with that. Need some filler in there, which obviously will take up some of the dip. Might just be that overspill of pen that's putting us off on the top, I don't know, but it's just a little bit more obvious. Did you enjoy that? Still to do a full video on this. Should probably do a full valet as well. MR2 again. Good project cars, MR2s, so it turns out. Gonna cut the window. Made up a shape there out of a filler card so I could and just visualise the shape and then stenciled that over onto the other side. Well, I'm pleased that went well because that was an expensive screen. Jonathan's going home, he's had enough and my battery's going flat, so call this a video. Thanks for watching, subscribing, all that stuff. Primer before Christmas, maybe. It's getting close. I really like this. Obviously I'm going to fill that in. And just that collection of curves in there is, and that little flick on the end and the way the back panel looks. Need to make sure that this is plumb, but I kind of need it all one colour, so it needs primed. So I just need to get some filler in there. I'm gonna have to, I've been holding off, but I'm gonna have to. This is sitting nice with there, that body line's sitting nice with there. It needs to come a bit closer there, so I need to put a bit more build on there, but it's getting pushed out a little bit by the roof, so I need to bolt the roof on properly, and because it's not, and then I need to get this sitting in a little bit nicer. But I'm gonna have to, because of this body line, see how my fingers crashing into there, so I need to take about 3mm off the bottom of there, not necessarily all the way along. I need to look at this line anyway, and it needs to be plumb with that line, so I'm gonna have to do it because it's the only way to balance it up. Well, it's the easiest way, I think. I'm gonna measure that, just check, because those sides were different, weren't they? Primer just needs rub down to 180, and then primer. This is pretty much the same, just needs rub down to 180. The bumper needs a little bit of work still, that vent and sorting out these edges, and a little bit of shaping going on. Edge there's a bit of bonnet stuff there. It's not far off that, so a little bit of filler to rub there, a little bit of filler to rub there, a little bit of surgery on there, a little bit of filler to rub there, and then we're close to primer. My battery's gone flat, so bye for now.